Hey everybody, it's Andy from Snow Camps Europe here. It's Wednesday the 21st of January. Here is the snow report for the Kaprun, Kaprun and Zell ski areas. Hey everybody, Andy Rose from Snow Camps Europe here with this week's snow report. 21st of January, Wednesday, as always. We're just about to head to the Dolomites for our Italian ski safari camp that starts on Saturday. After a very successful January camp with our 33 guests last week. We haven't had any more snow since the last report, but there has been good conditions throughout the areas, and I'll get onto the depths in a second. One thing that has been noticeable over the past week is several more deaths due to avalanche. The off-piste conditions are not good. We are on a level 3, which is the level where people think it's safe, but where most people typically get caught out and die. So you need to be very, very careful if you are venturing into the off-piste. You need to know what you're doing. You need to have the kit, and also you need to use some common sense. At the end of the day, if it doesn't feel right, then don't do it. The snowpack, it's not so deep, but what we've got is we've got very frozen ground, and then there's that layer of snow that fell in November that has consolidated and become very hard. And then we've got a lot of loose snow on that. And then on top of that, in the off-piste, there is almost like a film of ice. And then on top of that, we've got a lot of hoarfrost or Oberfläche, which gets created overnight with the cold temperatures. And that looks really appealing because it's light snow. But once you break through that crust, that snow underneath can then start to slide on that very firm base. And that is what is catching people out. So be very, very careful if you are coming over and you think about venturing into the off-piste. Always make sure you've read the report. And just because other people are in the off-piste, it doesn't mean it is safe either. Anyway, the snow depths for the Kaprun Glacier and Kaprun area. Down on the Maasgogel, we've still got that 70 centimetres. At Langeveld, we've got 85. At the Alpine Centre, we've got 19 centimetres. And at the top of the glacier, we've got 95 centimetres. So no fresh snowfall over the last week. Over in Zell, we've got 15 on the lower, 61 on the upper. Skiing very well over in Zell, as it is on the Maasgogel, fantastic conditions, and on the glacier, even better because of the altitude. Now, it has been very cold. It's getting colder again. There is the side of a little bit of snow in the forecast, which you'll see in a moment. But because it's so cold, the snow we've got is being preserved. I'm actually in the village, right in the centre of the village. You can see the snow on the ground. We don't normally have snow on the ground for the whole of the season. It comes and goes. But this season, this snow's been on the ground since November because the temperatures haven't really gone that much above freezing other than for a day or two or for an hour or two during a day. So don't forget, folks, if you like the snow report, hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Follow us on Facebook. This week on Facebook, we'll be going live most days from the Dolomites as we have our safari camp running. 16 people arriving on Saturday, 14 returning guests, 2 new guests to the Dolomites. We're going to be in Val di Fassa and then skiing around the Sella, heading into the Hidden Valley, maybe Alta di Badea, and who knows what else we will get up to. But we will keep that, we will document that throughout the week on the Facebook page. So do head over there to keep up to date with that. And next year's camp dates are already on the website. Starting in November with the kickoff camp, we've got our January camp. We plan to visit Italy again. And we're also going to be adding the French Pyrenees to that offering. So your 5-day forecast. Wednesday and Thursday, basically blue skies and sun. Friday, broken cloud, a bit of sun, and then Saturday and Sunday we are expecting a little bit of snow, 5 centimetres on both days. Let's hope that builds. Temperature wise on the glacier, -8 to -9, -11, -12 being your low, -9 being the coldest it will be of a day. Down here a little bit warmer, it's about -4 at the moment. The wind, not a lot to think about at the moment, 10k, 15, 20, then it picks up a little bit as that cloud comes in, 35, 55, 30, 45, 40, 55 over the weekend, changing from a westerly to a southeasterly, southeasterly wind. So there you go, folks. It's Andy from Snow Camps Europe, about to get in the car and drive to the Dolomites for that ski safari camp starting on Saturday. Bye for now, everybody.